Alright, but for this game, we're going to have a ZvZ. At the left position is the Teal Zerg. It is going to be Zero.
Up in the top right, we do have Trutacz. And both players going to scout the right way, so no scouting advantage here.
I like it, I like it. That is what I want to see in a ZvZ. And, well, I guess we went from having a Protoss vs Terran to ZvZ. Just getting our fill of Zergs here, seeing what's going on. I'm fine with this now. We've seen plenty of good ZvZs. Looks like they're talking about Bishu for some reason. Interesting. I think Bishu signed up today, actually, but I don't know if he's still in the tournament.
It would be interesting to see if there's a Polish player in chat that could translate what was just said. Because they mentioned something about TOS.
I can tell you what they just said, or roughly what they just said, even though I don't speak Polish. Zero actually knocked Bishu out 2-1 in the previous round, in the round of 32. For those of you wondering, Bishu is Scorpion Rider in the bracket. He's been using that ID for some reason. But yeah, pretty nice move there by Zero. And Trutacz, of course, or not of course, but Trutacz actually knocked out Herbmon in the previous round. So rip Herbmon.
Rip Herbmon.
Is this 9-pull, by the way? Oh no, 9-pull versus 12 patch. No, not like this. That's why Zero did the middle scout. I actually wasn't paying attention earlier, but Zero did a non-orthodox scouting with his Overlord because he doesn't want his opponent to know where he spawned.
I wouldn't really say it was non-orthodox. I think he's just sending it straight to the natural. Where the hatchery is, this is just in a straight horizontal line. It's the same thing for Trutacz as well. It's just where it's a 3-player map and the bases aren't in a perfect triangle, they wouldn't scout each other deliberately, I don't think.
But I think he would normally scout to the 6 o'clock natural, right? But I see what you mean. Yes, that's true. Apparently the translation is, was the Protoss good? Or something. I don't know. We're gonna see this now, though. It's gonna be really sad times for Zero.
Yeah, he must have caught this in his vision, I'm guessing. He can hold. Has his spawning pool finished? Looks like it hasn't, but he is already adding on a creep colony.
Oh no, he cancels the creep colony. He made the ultimate manor creep that not only was it mannering, but in combination with the pool was going to give him the worst gas mining possible. So he had to cancel the creep colony and rebuild it at the proper location. However, I'm pretty sure Trutacz will just kill the natural hatchery first, so the sunken colony will still finish. He is just going to sack it. He's not going to try to defend it. He knows he can't actually do that. So he's going to let it fall. He's going to turtle up in his main base. The thing is, he still should have the drone advantage, I think. Even if he loses the hatchery. He's got one more drone on minerals, even if his hatchery dies.
Yeah, he's also had one extra egg worth of production on Lings as well.
Yep.
So, I mean, he should be fine. He has lost the 300 minerals for the hatchery, but outside of that, he's ahead in pretty much everything else.
Yeah, well, his lair timing is a bit slower, right? So now the question is, you know, is Trutacz's Spire going to be fast enough to do anything against Zero? And how is the production going to be? Because now Trutacz has complete vision. Zero's Overlord isn't quite there yet. And there is the Spire. I think Zero is going to have to make spores. I think his Spire is going to be too slow. Oh, bit of aggression here at the front. Link speed finishing for Trutacz. He's actually going in, but he's taking a lot of damage from the Sunken. He's got to pull back. But it's 5 drones to 8 kicks on minerals. Big difference.
Yeah, that is a pretty big difference there. Of course, both of them do have 3 on gas now. He's actually adding his Spire there to actually create a mini wall.
He's gonna kill the Spire!
He doesn't even get the cancel, does he? So, nope. Oh, that's really bad. I don't even think he has enough time to make spores now either.
Oh my god. XD! Oh man, it's always good when the players are friends, you know. To throw out the good old XD when you lose your Spire. Throw out the good old whatever that is.
You know what, just because he doesn't want to repeat of what just happened, he actually builds the Spire a little bit further up as well. Just to make sure he doesn't tempt fate.
This is actually amazing. I think Zero probably knows he's lost, but...
He's still ahead in supply though, which is crazy. It's where he's got those extra drones.
Yeah, yeah. The Trutacz is expanding now as well. I mean, is he not just gonna die to Mutas if he doesn't spore up? I guess if he makes Scourge immediately, maybe? But surely he's just dead now. He's just straight dead.
Yeah, his Spire isn't going to finish quick enough. I mean, the Mutla should be popping out in a second.
Well, actually...
Oh, actually going Scourge first. I mean, this isn't technically terrible because he knows that his opponent doesn't have a Spire, so he's going to be able to camp the Scourge that come out of the eggs.
Yeah.
And
Also,
the Spire does finish.
I don't think he had a choice. He doesn't have enough minerals. He didn't have an extra 100 minerals to make the third Muta, so he just had to make Scourge anyway. And as you say, he's now going to camp these eggs. And here come the Mutas. Now the question is it too much? Yeah, it is. GG from Zero. I think it was over with the first Spire kill, but he just thought he'd stay in it to give it a shot, but it was not to be. So Trutacz taking the first game here in the series. Alright, at the bottom right position as the purple Zerg, wishing all of the good things on his opponent, is Mr. Zero.
And in the top right, we do have IFU's Trutacz.
And Zero calling for the 2-1 reversal here. Trutacz, of course, does not want it to happen.
I think he's actually saying, what would Bisu do? In that last chat.
Oh my god. See, Kix knows. See, you're the translator. You know what they're saying already.
I can only assume. I mean, if WJDZ is what does J-Down do, I'm guessing DZIS is what would Bisu do. It just makes sense, right?
It definitely does. And I think, doesn't Bisu have a really good Zerg? I don't know. I think all the top pro gamers have really good off races as well, but I heard maybe it was J-Dong's Protoss is really good. Maybe it's the other way around.
To be honest, I think Beast probably got a pretty good Zerg. Like, when you look at Flash, his Protoss is insane.
Yeah. Oh, Dabadim says, he said, not today. There you go.
Perfect. We're learning Polish as well.
Wait a minute.
All good.
Horizontal Scout from Trutacz. Could he be the one going for the 12 patch this time?
If he is, this Overlord's gonna see it straight away.
It's gonna be 12... Zero going 12 patch again. Interesting. So I guess he figures Trutacz won't 9 pull twice in a row, and he's right. 12 patch versus 12 patch, but Zero gets the Overlord Scout.
And that Overlord's gonna get there long before Trutacz's Overlord can get anywhere near his natural. So, pretty good choice by Zero. Zero actually sending out a drone scout.
Yeah, well he hasn't seen the hatchery yet, I think.
Yeah, he's about to see it now. Will he turn the drone scout away, or is he gonna hide a base? Hiding a base would be crazy in ZvZ. I'm not sure that would work.
That's actually a pretty slow reaction on the drone turnaround, I gotta say. It's like, you know, 2 minutes into the game. I'm not sure what else he was looking at. But that drone kept going for an extra 5 seconds or something, which obviously doesn't make a huge difference, but...
Well, one thing it did do is it actually delayed his spawning pool by something like a quarter of a second. Trutacz's spawning pool is about 30 health in front of Zero's there. And his gas was up quicker as well. So sending out that drone scout doesn't look like it makes so... Oh my god, it looks like his gas is managed as well by the spawning pool. At least just a little bit. Oh no, it's fine now. The first drone came out, or one of the first drones came out the spawning pool above the... No, came out the extractor above the spawning pool.
Oh man,
that I think it's where the... I think it's where the other ones were queued up to go in.
Yeah, yeah. Very interesting. So he's got a 24 gas. No, actually, no, he doesn't anymore because he pulled one. Wait. Oh, okay. So Zero, I think, has made drones because he's made a sunken. Yeah, Zero's actually made drones and a sunken instead of Zerglings. So since he has the vision and he knows what Trutacz is doing, he can actually afford to drone up here, whereas Trutacz just had to make Zerglings without knowing what his opponent's doing. Now Trutacz should know that it's a 12 hatch, because even though he can't see when the hatchery finished, he can see the creep spread. And this level of creep spread, I think, would only happen if it was as early as a 12 hatch. It wouldn't happen for like a 12 pool expand. The creep would be further in. So now Trutacz also knows what's going on. He sees a sunken colony. Trutacz knows exactly what this means. He knows that means that Zero made drones. And now the question is, how can he actually catch up here? Because I think Zero's ahead.
Now, the weird thing that I've been looking at, it's completely inconsequential, but Trutach's gas drones are going all over the place rather than mining normally. Like when you look at Zero's, they're mining in a perfect line. I think that gas is mannering him ever so slightly. Not the gas, the spawning pool.
I think this is just Broodwar being dumb. This is why on like Magrathea or whatever it was, there's actually like a little doodad next to the gas to stop the natural Broodwar pathing from being... I think this is what Freakling was talking about actually, or maybe it was Levidar. I don't think that's because of the spawning pool. I'm pretty sure that's just because the Broodwar AI is just ridiculous.
Okay, so we do have the Spire coming up for both players. It looks like Zero has built his in a much more protected position behind his minerals. It's going to be a lot harder to snipe that with Lings later on. And we do have a big engagement at the natural of Trutacz, but it does look like Zero is going to have to pull back.
Indeed. Poking him with the speedlings a little bit optimistically, but he's got to be careful. There's a lot of Zerglings coming down here. One sunken might not be enough here. The Spire is almost finished up. I think he wanted to save Larva, but he might actually have to use some of his Larva for Zerglings now. He's actually built an evolution chamber just to help block here. The drone's coming off the line. That could have been a big mistake here from Zero, and now Trutacz is going in, but he doesn't have a good angle. Look at this evo chamber block. Half of Trutach's Lings are just freaking out.
Gonna go down.
Oh my god, the sunken colony falls, but only 3 Zerglings are left.
And the Zerglings not going to be able to do too much. They may be able to get a couple of drones, which is huge, but they're not going to be able to go for the Spire.
They will not, but a couple of drones is game-changing in ZvZ. It looks like one drone has fallen,
also
another
the lost
one.
mining time as well. He's just pulled so many drones out and he's not sent them back here. He's even got 2 trying to attack the Zerglings. One does go down, and there's now 5 Lings in his main.
Scourge are coming in to camp the eggs as well, Kicks. Scourge are coming in to camp the eggs. Oh, they actually killed an Overlord, though. No, he's actually supply block 0. Look at this, 30 of 26. Mutas do come out, so he won't die to these Zerglings, but more Scourge are coming in. How good is the anti-Scourge micro? That is the question. Looks like he's actually running to the left in order to avoid these Scourge, because he only has 3 Mutas. He doesn't really want to have to micro against them. Only
he's
one
got
Muta.
5 now, though.
He does indeed. I only see 1 Muta for Trutacz.
And there's the second one. He does have 6 Scourge, but with good micro, one of them does get taken down already. Oh, and oh my god, he supply blocked him again.
Very interesting. The supply block strats coming out for Trutacz here. He's coming in with his own Mutas as well. He's got 4 Mutas and 2 Scourge.
Oh, he's gonna get another Overlord.
Is he actually gonna get this though? I don't think he will.
Most certainly.
Oh!
That's going down. And he's even going to be able to engage the Mutas. Oh my god, there's 5 Mutas against 5. But look at this, Scourge to connect. Another 2 Mutas come in from the north side. And all of Zero's Mutas are going down.
Wow, Zero. Man, I don't think he could have asked for a better position here. Sad face, GG. It was 12 hatch versus 12 hatch. Mirror builds, and Zero had the scouting advantage. But Trutacz comes up with the win in game number 2, which means he advances to the next round, and Zero is out.